At Feel the Moment, you won't find flashy effects or fancy dialogue, only glances, gasps, and hugs that stop the world. Every moment is real. Every second quiets the heart just a little, because sometimes, all it takes is someone coming home to make everything whole again. The poor waitress just meant to bring more chips. Who knew the unexpected main course would be a massive shock of happiness? From the bewildered look to the jump scare, then bursting into a hug. Surely today's tip can't compare to this priceless emotional gift. Such a heart-stoppingly genuine reaction. Amidst the chaos of work, a love bomb suddenly explodes. The scream has intense destructive power, but it's from sheer, overwhelming joy. The soldier lifts her as if cherishing the whole world. "Why are you here?" A choked sob, but the tight embrace says it all. Truly heartwarming chaos. Thought it was just a normal day until a real-life superhero appeared? The little girl transforms into a love missile, launching straight into Dad's arms. The bursting scream, the unhesitating leap, the tight, unyielding hug. The whole family melts in happy tears. Mission, melt hearts, accomplished brilliantly.
Everybody's crying. Gilbert, look what you did. Oh my goodness. Where's Theo?
All right, breathe. If you can do me a favor, close your eyes.
The ultimate disguise. Who would have guessed the clumsy gorilla was actually the dashing soldier?
So breathe. Please close
The girl goes from bewildered to utterly stunned as the mask drops. That dead silent moment before bursting into choked tears and a tight hug. This surprise was truly going big, making the whole party explode with emotion. So epic.
Surprise! Let's get a round of applause, please.
Shock therapy at the clinic. Mom was focused professionally when a special patient appeared, nearly making her heart leap out. The initial blood-curdling scream sounded like a medical emergency, but turned out to be an explosion of extreme happiness. Seeing how she clung to her son, eyes brimming with tears but smiling widely, reveals the incredible depth of her longing. This is undoubtedly the most potent mental booster, more effective than any prescription. A moment to melt even the toughest hearts.
She's so big for nothing. What is Denise
High emotional content warning. In the quiet space, a familiar figure suddenly appears, making the woman scream as if witnessing the most extraordinary thing in the universe. Her lightning-fast leap into the soldier's arms demonstrates an intense magnetic pull of love. The breathtakingly tight embrace, the incessant flow of tears, all merge into a symphony of longing and overwhelming joy. This moment possesses the power to shake every soul to its core. The stage explodes with emotion. Two little angels were looking bewildered when their real-life hero suddenly materialized. The moment Dad walked out, their tiny legs seemed to activate jet engines, rocketing straight towards him amidst cheers. The tight group hug, tears streaming down all three faces, blending with the roaring applause from the entire hall. This is the true definition of pure bliss, an image delivering extremely high emotional damage to anyone watching. Warning: extreme levels of cuteness and chaos. The dog reacts like it's been electrocuted, while the dad freezes for a few seconds. When the mom walks out, she initially seems concerned about the dogs, only to realize the culprit causing the commotion is her precious son. The bursting scream, the sudden lunge into a hug. It makes the whole room explode with happiness. "How did you get in here?" The choked question amidst tears.
I have a key.
This surprise gift is truly the sweetest shock ever, making viewers' hearts race too. Utterly priceless. This birthday is undoubtedly the most memorable one ever. The family is focused on singing when the special singer unexpectedly appears with a tray of cupcakes. She looks bewildered at first, then disbelief washes over her, eyes wide, searching for confirmation. The moment she recognizes her loved one in the flesh, all pent-up emotions erupt into choked sobs. The tight embrace says more than words ever could, happy tears streaming down her face. This birthday gift is truly priceless, a powerful emotional remedy erasing all distance.
I serve two.
I would call quite often, and
A truly surprising award ceremony.
so that was good.
The little girl is proudly holding her certificate when a mysterious figure emerges from behind the filing cabinets.
Yeah.
A moment of confusion, but with just one glance, she instantly recognizes her hero. The second, Daddy, rings out, followed by an unhesitating leap to hug his neck, melts everyone present. The radiant smile, the sparkling eyes full of joy, and the tight hug she doesn't want to release. This is the purest and most beautiful reunion moment, proof of sacred family bonds that nothing can compare to. Amidst the roaring stadium, an unexpected emotional match unfolds. The soldier appears like a special player, taking the woman and little angel from bewilderment to bursting screams of joy. Initially thought to be part of the event, but no, the real hero is home. Watching her cling tightly to him, tears streaming but with a radiant, unstoppable smile, melts viewers' hearts too. This moment is more dramatic than any play, a love touchdown that shakes the entire stadium. Absolutely epic. The airport, a place of emotional farewells and reunions. The woman is waiting, perhaps for a flight, but fate delivers a bigger surprise. The soldier silently approaches from behind, a moment where time seems to stand still. As she turns and recognizes that beloved face, all waiting dissolves, replaced by a fiercely intense embrace and a passionate kiss. The noisy airport suddenly falls silent, leaving only the pounding rhythm of two hearts, a classic scene, always tugging at the heartstrings. In a seemingly ordinary parking garage, a little miracle happens. Two little princesses are waiting when their knight suddenly appears. The older sister takes a few seconds to process the data, then recognizes Dad and flies into his warm arms with the happiest expression imaginable. The tight hug, burying her head in his shoulder, as if making up for lost time. The younger sister is still adorably analyzing the situation. This sweet, simple yet profound reunion moment truly warms anyone's heart who witnesses it. Graduation day, joy is doubled. The young woman beams in her cap and gown, proudly receiving her diploma, when suddenly a special guest appears from behind with leis. It's none other than her military father, whom she's been separated from for so long. The moment she recognizes him, emotions overwhelm her, happy tears flowing uncontrollably. The tight hug on stage, witnessed by everyone, is the most meaningful and moving graduation gift imaginable. Double the pride, double the happiness. A perfect, fulfilling end to her academic journey. Oh my goodness! The sudden appearance made her burst with happiness. The tight hug holds so much longing. Seeing the soldier's radiant smile warms the heart. This reunion moment is truly sacred, moving millions of hearts. Who could possibly hold back their tears watching this incredibly touching scene and embrace saying 1,000 words of love after days apart? Just chilling, and then bam! Surprise arrival! She sprang up like a jack-in-the-box, unable to believe her loved one was back. The hug, so tight, so warm after so many days apart. This moment is the absolute peak of anticipation and overflowing joy. Who wouldn't get emotional seeing this? It's like a dream come true. Sheer happiness vividly written all over her face.
Who's this, Bailey? And do you love your daddy? Guess what, Bailey?
My heart just stopped. The little girl was showcasing her hero when he appeared like magic. The moment she ran to hug her dad tightly, the choked sobs and the innocent question, "Daddy, how did you make it?" left everyone speechless. This sacred father-daughter bond truly melts even the hardest hearts. Chokingly emotional, the tears just flow uncontrollably.
Did you ever meet your dad?
Good Lord. The second she turned around and realized her soldier was standing right there. The absolute shock, the explosion of joy is written all over her face. Before the tearful hug could even settle, the four-legged family member dashes in to share the happiness. A welcome couldn't possibly be more complete or heartwarming than this. Amazing. A moment that makes you believe in love and miraculous reunions. The boy is stunned. Joy overflows seeing his mom. Peak surprise? The tight, tearful hug choked with emotion after long days of missing her. Sacred maternal love melts every heart. Who wouldn't tear up watching this? A precious reunion moment, one hug replacing 1,000 words of love. Truly touching. Amidst the blazing stadium, the girl is completely surprised. The soldier appears like lightning, rushing to embrace her tightly from behind. Utter astonishment turns into overflowing happiness before thousands of witnessing eyes. The whole world seems to pause in this moment. A spectacular and breathtakingly emotional reunion. Three little angels shout, "Daddy!" and dash off like lightning bolts. The excited calls for Dad, the peak of joy seeing their hero. The tight, warm group hug from all three kids wrapping around Dad melts everyone's heart. This is the simplest yet most sacred happiness. A golden family moment. Screaming the house down. She must have thought she was daydreaming. Her reaction was pure, "Oh my God, is this a ghost?" That backpack looks big enough to swallow the soldier whole. The mother-in-law, calmly holding papers, is hilarious, like, "Oh, son's back, just another Tuesday." Meanwhile, the wife clings on tight, sobbing, repeating, "How did you do that?" This moment is the absolute peak of astonishment and overflowing happiness. Heart pounding, legs shaking, are real. Who could handle this sweet shock? The scene makes viewers hold their breath due to the overwhelming surprise and intense emotion. In the middle of a crowded restaurant, he appears like a magician. At first, she's bewildered. "What are you doing here?" Component placement with a face like, "Huh, are you lost?" Then boom! An explosion of emotion, eyes welling up, she rushes in for the tightest hug with her hero. The entire restaurant seems to pause, all eyes fixed on this surprise reunion, some even applauding. Truly, love transcends space and time, turning the restaurant into a stage for the most sacred moment. The daughter beside her is just as astonished. Peak emotion, causing a restaurant commotion in the sweetest way possible. The most surprising Christmas gift on the planet. The soldier walks in the door and shouts, "Merry Christmas!" Swinging mom a total shock. She lets out a piercing scream. Falling backward from happiness is real. She throws her arms around her son, tears streaming like rain, sobbing uncontrollably without words. That tight embrace holds so much pent-up love and longing from their time apart. Whose heart wouldn't clench watching this? Truly a sacred reunion moment that deeply moves everyone. Happiness is simply holding your loved one after days apart. Overwhelmingly powerful emotions. Dad sprang up like a jack-in-the-box. Utter shock to the core. The "what?" echoed through the house. A sudden tight hug overflowing with overwhelming joy. Who could handle the soldier returning so unexpectedly? Heart pounding out of his chest. A peak reunion moment. Incredibly touching. "Oh my God!" The classic scream of overwhelming emotion. Mom probably thought she was seeing a ghost. The tearful, choked-up hug, peak happiness after days of waiting. A moment that makes viewers' hearts race too. So surprised she's speechless, just holding her son tight. Intense emotion. Amidst the cheers, he appears like a dream. The classic jump and hug. She must be on cloud 9 with happiness. The crowd erupts along with their reunion joy. Love shines brightly. This moment melts every heart, incredibly sweet and full of emotion.